like, oh yeah, we're gonna make this money, or we're gonna do this thing. No, our business is different, man. Our business is basically, yeah, we got it or we don't have it, right? So the things that we need to worry about is, are we feeding our people? Okay, if we're feeding our people, we good. But if we're not feeding our people, it's also not cool. You know what I'm talking about, right? So stop telling me what to do. Stop. Just stop telling me what to do. Because that thing don't make no sense. If you keep on telling me what to do, we're not gonna be able to get nowhere, you know what I'm saying, right? So that's what I'm saying. This is a beautiful thing that we're doing. Let's just continue with that. Sanaj, let's continue with that, and then let's make sure that these people actually get some great exposure, some great Kizomba, you know what I'm talking about. And we continues providing this work, okay? The work gotta continue being provided. They want classes. We can offer the classes. Let's continue doing the classes. Other than that, we cannot control anything. Other than that, we cannot control that. We cannot do anything. It's nothing. It's something that is out of our hand, though, and we really need to know that. That's it. If we can understand that, we in business, man. Okay. All right, man. Let me talk to these people. I'm already online, man. I'm fast. Yeah. I'm already online. Or go home. There's only two ways. Go hard or go home. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I got the sport one. That's the Fruity Loops, man. That one make everybody smile. Yeah. All right, my baby. All right, say no more. All right, bye. Wepa, mi gente. It's your boy, Dr. Kizomba. This one is going to take a while. We're going to be talking right here for a while because I was just in this city right here close to Montreal. It's called Toronto, okay? I was just in Toronto, and this past weekend, we had an amazing workshop by a dance school called Afiwi. All right, we did a workshop. Things were amazing. People wanted to learn how to dance, and basically they started to actually to ask if I teach more classes, right? If I could come to the Toronto, Pickering, Ajax area and start teaching classes. Listen, I grew up in Toronto, 2005. That's when I arrived in Canada. And the first city that I kind of was Toronto. I lived around Dundas and Bloor. That's the Dundas and Bloor area in Toronto. Most close reference would be the Dufferin Mall. Okay, yeah, Dufferin Mall. That's basically the area where I grew up. Well, around 2008, I started traveling, going to different places. While I was doing that, I went to different places, and then with salsa, and I kind of pick up the cities where I liked it, right? The cities where I liked it. The first city that I liked was actually Montreal. I liked Montreal a lot, though. You know why? Because when I came to this city, I saw a lot of great things, similar things. The French people had something that the English people didn't had, something to do with the art. So they were very artistic, you know what I'm talking about. And the curses and the words were things against this church, right? So I was intrigued by that. And the woman was beautiful. Hello. Yeah, yeah. So the woman was beautiful. And I was like, you know what? Let me just stay in this city and build my business, which is the Kizomba business, the Kizomba Canada School. I started with a partner by the name of Alexandra. Then I switched to another partner by the name of Flavi. and now I switched to another partner that you guys are seeing by the name of Gida. Well, it took me about 14 years to get where I'm at today with the business of Kizomba, right? And I never looked back, right? Never looked back in Toronto because I felt like, you know what? It's Toronto. I don't have to to go back because I know the city was a busy city, and people have to work like two jobs to get their stuff. You know what I'm saying, right? And I wasn't feeling that. I really wasn't feeling the working the two jobs and get your things, and then the rent was so expensive as well. At the time, I'm talking about 2010, 2009 era, right? So the apartments was very expensive as well, okay, and people was mostly roommating, right? So they would have like roommates and stuff like that. I wasn't feeling that though. I wasn't feeling to living like that. And then every time I would come to Montreal, like the student base was okay, but then the rent was a little bit cheaper, right? So I made that move and I never actually catered to go back to Toronto. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. So, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna continue doing that. I'm gonna continue working Montreal. But one of my high school friends, okay, one of my high school friends, Sanaj, okay, she basically opened a studio. That was like 2 years ago. 2 years ago, she opened a studio, and then she asked me, okay, so Manuel, do you wanna come and teach some classes? At the time, I was really busy. Was after Corona, so I was like, you know what? I have to work with some stuff, you know, and then we're gonna see what we can do, right? So after that, I basically fast forward, like just now we start talking again, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna have some breaks because I'm traveling and I'm going to Europe and I'm coming back, but I'm gonna have a break and I'm gonna actually come and help you out. So I went yesterday. That was I have a video rolling right now on the pages. If you guys want to see, just go to my page and you're gonna see. There's also an hour of workshops that we did right there. You know, I'm talking about there was just an hour of workshops that I'm actually gonna change the flyer. That we also did. It was amazing, my people. The people in Toronto, they were very, very nice. Okay, very reciprocal, jokesters, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, jokesters. The Pickering area is a nice area. There's a lot of immigrants as well, you know, so I was able to basically connect with these folks. You know, this is good people. They are nice. They have their things going on already, and a lot of them were beginners, which is okay. You know, we're building the Kizomba scene. I spent a lot of years right here in Montreal building the scene, which is today I'm still building the scene. I can consider myself uh, a pioneer of this business, right? Some people call me the pioneer, but I don't like to call myself because I like people to actually tell themselves that, not myself, right? So I was like, okay, let me continue this business. And now we had an opportunity because people like and they were all asking. So when am I coming back to do another workshop and stuff like that? And I have a partner, Gida. So Gida basically, she's she been dancing with me for a long time now. She's one of the instructors right here. And I was like, you know, she always wanted to go to Toronto. If you guys cannot see it from far, that's basically the flyer right here. So she always wanted to go and work in Toronto. And right now we're starting with this 6 weeks programs, okay, in Toronto, around the Pickering area. Okay, I'm gonna put the flyer on the comments and stuff like that. The group is also on Facebook. It's gonna be a 6 weeks intensive Kizomba classes. Okay, we're gonna have the beginners, the intermediate to advanced. Okay, those are 2 hour classes, and then we're gonna have like somehow, or a 2 hour social where there's the not only the students go, for people outside, they can come and they can also practice their Kizomba, all right? Yeah, I guess Vasco da Gama, yeah, so that they can practice their Kizomba. That's gonna be very dope, my people. I hope that you guys have time to really come and subscribe that. I also gonna put the payments right here. Of course, what's up? This is right here, 6 weeks intensive program of Kizomba in Toronto, my people, okay? I did 14 years in Montreal, did an amazing job. I built students, the build students. I now, since I grew up in Toronto, I think that it's time to go there and build a little bit this scene, because I'm Angolan and it's a popular demand of this dance right now, especially in the Toronto area. Is a very big popular demand. And I think that with this workshop right here that we're having, okay, so with this workshop that we're having, we kind of gonna break a little bit of is something else. Yeah, we kind of gonna break a little bit of the ice for the people that want to learn. I know. Sorry, man. I was sorry about the chew in my body. Sorry. The real truth. You the real truth, man. Yeah. Anyway, so for the people that want to learn Kizomba in the Toronto area, please. Oh, Dev, you know what, bro? Dev. It's something else. Yeah, Dev. I was actually just telling them about this program right here that we actually have in Toronto Bay area, but it's not gonna be in Toronto, it's in Pickering, okay? So Ajax area, so that you guys can come and actually learn Kizomba from Angola. Don't make me laugh again, guy. Yeah, Kizomba from Angola, okay? So basically, you guys can come and learn the basis, okay? You can learn the ways, you can actually ask your questions every Sunday from 4 p.m. we're gonna have the intermediate to advanced, okay? We're gonna have the intermediate to advanced faster from 4 p.m. And then from 5 p.m., okay, we're gonna have the beginners, okay? 5 to 6 p.m. we're gonna have the beginners. And from 6 to 8 p.m., okay? We're going to have another 2 hours so that way people can interact, dance, socialize. We're going to have some drinks. I have a mean cocktail right here. I have a punch that I'm going to bring from Montreal so that the students can have it for free 99, okay? Because you guys already going to subscribe for the program. The programs are not expensive, okay? When I say not expensive is $129 for the 6 week program, okay? If you're a beginner, you can do the beginner program. If you're an intermediate, you can do the intermediate program. If you're greedy, you can do both programs. That's okay. You just 129.99 times 2, and then you have your 6 weeks, okay? The registrations now, they are limited though. The registrations are limited because the space of the studio is also limited, right? We can only put maximum, we can only put 40 people, man. All right. For the people that came right now, I'm talking about the workshop that we are having in Toronto area. Okay. 6 weeks is starting on the 12th of next month. Okay. 12 of next month, and you guys can all come. The registration is still open. The registrations are all open, and you guys are welcome to come. Like I say, every single Sunday, like church, but not at the church times, all right? That thing's gonna start at 4 p.m. with an intermediate to advanced class. And then at 5 p.m., we're gonna have the beginner class. Now, from 5, right? From 5 to 6 p.m., okay? From 5 to 6 p.m., we're gonna basically sorry, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. We're gonna have a social where the students or the people that dance Kizomba in Toronto, but I'm talking about Kizomba from Angola, man. No bull, no bias, all right? We're talking about that good samba, that good Kizomba, and that good Tarrashinha. Stuff from my country. I know that Toronto, you guys have a different Kumbaye sometimes. I know that you guys like to mix things, but on this project right here that we having, okay, this 6 weeks project, okay, is a project to actually build, all right, build no, Dave, I'm not gonna repeat those words that you try to put right here, okay? I cannot repeat those words, okay? So this 6 weeks we're gonna try to build you in order to you for you to work on your balance, all right? For you to work on your Jenga is something like if you on Star Wars, right? Jenga is like the force, is the way that you basically move, okay? So the way that you move, all right, that's basically your Jenga because you still have to learn how to walk in a in some type of way, okay? But the good thing is that you guys only have 6 weeks. So I have to put everything, all right, in 6 weeks so that you guys can see the results after your 6 weeks. And then we're going to televise that. We're going to film that as well, okay? You guys going to be able to see the results after 6 weeks. For the people that came right now, I'm just talking about the 6 weeks intensive program, okay, of Kizomba in Toronto, okay? I'm gonna be there teaching you guys. I'm gonna also have Gida with me. Gida is also an amazing instructor from Montreal, okay? She was a old-time student, you know what I'm talking about, old-time student, and now she became an instructor, and she's been doing an amazing job helping me right here, also building the students right here in Montreal. She works very well with Pascal, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, she works very well with Pascal. She builds all the male students. You know, I help her out as well, but she's also the core of the company. If you don't know Gida, Gida is the person right here on the flyer. She's just right behind the flyer. And then she's gonna also be traveling. We're gonna actually be traveling every single week, okay? Every week from Montreal to Toronto, but the Pickering area is good because we got lucky. It's only 4 hour drive. Okay, it's not a long drive like if we were gonna go, for example, for downtown Toronto, the area where I used to live, right? So that area is a little bit outside of Toronto, so we're gonna be able to go for 4 hours and then we reach the area right away. So we're gonna be able to actually be there for you guys. Don't worry, make sure that you book your privates, okay? Yes, my people, is important. Book your privates as well. We can teach privates before or after, okay? The day on Sunday, okay, because we only have the Sunday for y'all. Because we also have a dance school right here in Montreal that we need to cater to our students. Sometimes our students are going to travel with us to help you because of the lack of male, you know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of female, but the lack of male, sometimes the students are going to travel with me so that they can come and cater for you, okay? Out there, do that too. Help me out with your students. For the people that don't know what's going to happen, this is BAM, 6 weeks, okay, Kizomba intensive program in Toronto, okay? In Toronto, Canada, we're gonna have basically a 6 weeks intensive program with your boy Dr. Kizomba. I'm bringing Gida with me to help me out with this as well. Okay, she's coming, she's helping me out. She's basically teaching classes as well. And then myself is coming every single Sunday, but sometimes I'm going to be away. Of course, I have like congresses and stuff like that that I got to attend, okay? We're not canceling on the 6 weeks. We're going to keep because my instructors can basically take care of that. I have one weekend that I can miss because I'm gonna be in São Paulo, Brazil next month. But after that, everything is gonna be okay, you know. So my people, don't forget. It's gonna be an amazing thing, and you guys can basically tune up for your boy Dr. Kizomba. For the people that came right now, I'm talking about Toronto, okay? So Toronto, you guys got right now a new instructor, okay, of Kizomba. I'm actually original from Toronto, not from Montreal, but I moved in Montreal to actually get my skills better and to build my studio. I am going back every single Sunday to teach you guys an amazing Kizomba class. Kizomba from Angola, that good Kizomba, that good Samba. I got DJ Victor. He actually have a party. He actually have a party. Shout out to Stitchy. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Stitchy. All right. So basically, I actually have um, Victor, he have a party, Festa da Saudade, okay? Festa da Saudade is going to be in Toronto. I'm gonna have to get the date, but we also gonna be going to Festa da Saudade, and of course, stay already there. Salute, my brother. Yeah, yeah. Stay already there for Sunday, okay? Now, my people, if you don't know what I'm talking about, so that I don't go off topic right here, I'm basically talking about the 6-week programs of Kizomba that your boy Dr. Kizomba is going to be teaching in Toronto, okay? At AFIWI Dance Studios, all right? We're going to be teaching these classes for you. And basically, if you don't know how to do this amazing dance, you now can come and you can learn every Sunday from 4 o'clock. We're going to have the beginner to intermediate. The intermediate to advanced. And 5 o'clock, we're going to have the beginner class. At 6 to 8, 2 hours, you're going to have a social so you can practice what you have learned on that day. You know what I'm talking about? The intermediate students, they can help the beginner students as well, you know, free of charge. If they already approve and they got the intermediate belt, okay, they can help the beginner students. And the beginners can also stay for the social so that they can actually practice and get better with their dancing, okay? So Toronto, it's your boy Dr. Kizomba right here. I'll be seeing you soon. I hope that you guys really come and attend this event. But don't forget, we're going to have a video popping out so that way you guys can see how the workshop was, okay? Thank you so much. I salute you. And thank you so much for staying with your boy, Dr. Kizomba. See you soon. Weapons.